Hi, I'm Karen Mahoney from Ready Set Crop.
And I'm Tiffany Call from Ready Set Crop. And we're here with another Ready Set Crop Along process video. Each week we bring you inspiration from a different source, whether it be a scrap lift or a blog post or something from the virtual crop. We find something different to inspire us, and then we crop side by side and see what we come up with. Karen, what do you have for us this week?
This week I have something from the Creative Memories virtual crop. It's one of the sketches from the most recent one. I think a lot of people have been trying it, and I thought it would be fun for us to try. Um, and it looks like it might be a little hard, and I have done absolutely no research on it, so I have no idea what I'm doing. What about you?
Same. Same. I printed the sketch, and that's as far as I got. So,
Yeah, well, this is the sketch. It was sketch number two, and it's the one that has like the sunbursts on it.
yeah.
So it's really recent. So I don't know if you're watching this. You could be watching this recording from a while, but right now, this would have been from the July virtual crop of 2025.
Yeah.
So that's where this one came from. So luckily, though, there's been a lot of nice advisors who gave tips on how to do this. Have I read them? No. But I did print them out, so maybe I will glance. So I know Tammy McEwen gave some tips that I printed out what she said, and she kind of gave us a little cutting guide here, which I'll try to do. If you're looking for these things, I believe all this information is on the blog because there's always a blog post when they do a virtual crop. So I believe with this sketch, you can get like Tammy's tips and stuff like that. So if you haven't tried this yet, take a laugh at me doing it because it's going to probably be ridiculous, but I will do my best. And see what I can do. And Tiffany, more than likely, is working in a happy album size, which
I
is
am.
6 3/4 by 10, so which isn't a square.
Right.
I'm looking forward to your take on this as well.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, it should be interesting, but let's give it a go. All right, so I have picked some kind of crazy colors, but I think I'm going to use some photos from my granddaughter's fourth birthday party. And it's kind of like all these wacky colors. So I'm sure it'll work for her. She won't care. She'll be happy
Right.
because pink is in there. So what about you? And I'm using the papers I'm using are from Feeling Bright.
Okay. I am once again working with Beneath the Pines because I have two different days of adventures with my niece. She and I like to meet and go for hikes and things like that. So I have just a bunch of outdoorsy pictures that over the past couple of weeks, things that we've done together. So I'm going to do a two-page spread with this, or at least start with one and see how it goes. But using this older collection Beneath the Pines because it's got all the outdoorsy things that I'm looking for.
Awesome. And it's nice to see you using it up because I don't think you have you used it at all.
I don't think I maybe one little bit. There was like a little sticker missing from it, and that was it. So I am happy to dig into this, and that's really my goal this year is to use my stash. I just
Oh.
have, I don't know if I'm the only one out there. I'm sure I'm not, but I have an absurd amount of stash.
Well,
So
I think we all do. Well, I'm writing down the time because Tiffany and I like to keep this within a half an hour if we can.
yeah,
So we're gonna try to keep us on track. If I have time to do 2 pages, I will. If not, I will at least complete half, like one side of the page. So
great.
let's get started. Now I did see that on the directions. I don't need this. She says to make a score line to make it easier for you as to where you're going to place these. But I also figured you could use a score line or you could use a pencil and a ruler.
Hmm.
So, but let me see where she suggests you put it. Let's see. Score it in half. Oh, score it in half. So you're scoring it at basically 6 inches. It looks like there is a base piece, and then there is an 11.5 by 11.5 piece on here. So I'm probably using this for the cardstock is going to be my base. Since I have so much, I would normally gut this out. I'm not sure if I'm going to yet, but I think I will use this teal piece to score. But I'm wondering if it would be easier just to put a pencil mark. So we'll see. I'll give it a try. I'll try to do it her way. Fine. Oh, let's see. All right, I'm gonna do it this way. So I'm gonna put my score line, put my score blade. The best I can. And this is just to give you a kind of a spot to, you know, where to put your pieces that we're gonna cut. So
Okay.
don't forget to put your straight blade back in. So I may be really quiet for a while because I really have to figure this out.
Yeah.
And I do think I'm gonna gut this. I am.
So I printed the sketch, and I'm just referencing it here. It says to do a 2.5 by 12-inch strip and a 1.5 by 6.5-inch strip, and then cut diagonally.
Right.
Now I'm doing a 10 by 6 3/4, so who knows? But I'm starting with that, and then maybe I can cut as necessary.
Well, I've seen different people's takes on this layout, and I've seen people just throw caution to the wind and not worry about it and just make a bunch of strips and put them on. And you know what? It looks gorgeous.
Yep.
They have looked wonderful. It's kind of like that intentional imperfection.
Yeah.
I think it can work. So if you get to a point where it gets frustrating, just make it work.
Right.
Because I know you can.
Yep.
Because you always do. I mean, how many times have I gone to make layouts and I totally mess it up and I just have to make it work a different way? So,
Yeah.
and I may be doing that today. So keep
Mhm.
watching.
You're right. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned because it's happening. Let's see. I'm gonna do about an inch. No, I'm gonna cut all four sides because my score line has to stay in the middle. I can do a half on this side. Because I scored it first, so I have to do a quarter on the top and the bottom. So this is how this piece is going to look. That's my bottom piece, and then this will go on top. So she'll like the pink. All right, so that's that. Put that aside. Oh, I'm a little scared.
I know.
I really am. Cut 4 2 by 12, 2.5 by 12 strips. Okay. I think I was trying to figure out, are these all the same strips? They must be. From the same paper? I guess I'll find out. So I was trying to, I don't know. I don't even know. I'm just starting. I'm just gonna do it. One. And I don't even know if my second page would have the starburst, so we'll see.
Oh, okay, yeah. You might not do it on the other side.
Yeah, well, not if it's really hard.
Right.
It's really hard, I'm not doing it. All right, see, I'm gonna need another piece of paper. Because this one uses almost a whole piece of paper for these 4 strips. So, I mean, is it okay? Or do I need to have two of the same paper? What do you think? What would you do?
I don't know. Oh, are they double-sided? No.
Yeah,
Can you use like you're going to use both sides?
yeah, I think you have to.
Yeah.
I think you have to use both sides. But let me see if I have another of the same piece, just in case I do. Okay, I do have one of the same piece. It's not a full one, but I think it's enough.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I'm gonna just, because in these directions here, it's 4 2.5 by 12-inch strips that I'm then gonna cut diagonally. And then you need 4 1.5 by 6.5 strips. You also cut diagonally. So I think I'm gonna just do these first and lay it out and see how it looks. So let's see. And this is one of those things that you gotta take your time trying to measure this. So you get right on your corners. I can hear the owls outside.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay. One. And this is where I always kind of have to take my time. And this is where the little sight lines come in handy for those of you that have this trimmer. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to talk to me about it. Because these sight lines are a game changer. And they're kind of hidden away in your trimmer. And you should know they're there. And then this has to be cut a little different. Like that. And my last long one.
So if you're watching along with me, you can tell I gave up already and I am totally winging it.
Oh, did you give up already?
I mean, I did not give up on the process, but I gave up on
Oh, no.
trying to figure out the directions and I'm just doing my thing.
Yep.
So I
That's
cut
okay.
a
It's
my
gonna be right behind
background.
you.
Yeah. My background is this light green that is cut at the 10 by 6 3/4 to fit in my happy album. And then I cut this piece of white, just a white scrap paper at 2.5 inches by 10 3/4. And that's going to be where I'm building my starburst. But I want it on a separate piece so I can just move it over onto here. And I started fitting the first piece and now I'm using repositionable and fitting my pieces in and then flipping it over and trimming the edges. And we're just gonna see how it goes.
Sure, it'll be great. Always great. I don't know what mine's gonna be yet.
You know, I think for me, I really love this layout. And so I'm definitely going to want to take the time um, to read the directions and do a 12 by 12 with it because it just looks so cool. But I think for when we try to do these videos at under 30 minutes, this might be a little bit much to follow for
Well,
me to
I
follow
know
the directions.
I'm asking a lot from both of us, and this could be
Right.
disastrous, and this may not be the venue for it,
I
but,
think you and I will make it work because that's what we do.
well, that is true. That is
And it's a
really
good
true.
example of
Oh, he's
this
been
is what
there.
sketches are for. They're a jumping off point. They're an
Yeah,
inspiration. They're not the you have to follow it. You could certainly follow it if you want to.
right.
but
This isn't smooth.
you can also make it work for your album, for your pictures, for your brain.
Yeah. This is definitely a how your brain works kind of a thing.
Mhm.
And I also got this a little uneven too, so I've felt this. All right, so it's just, it is what it is. All right, is what it is. So I know it said, let's see, that we had to cut it. Okay, so it said the straight edge always had to be like on the left or whatever it is. So if I do that, this has to go all the way over here. Okay, whatever, I'll figure it out. I'm already stressed. I am already stressed out. I think this has to go. Reversing, cut 4, trim each. Okay. All right. Oh, I see. Okay, so then this has to go here because it says the straight edge always has to go to the left. So, and I think we're gonna have to overlap and stuff, but okay, got it. So this will go, okay, and then I cut them off. Gotcha. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have to do one more like that. And then 2 more. This goes in the corner. Okay. So now I got to do my little short ones. Okay, here's my paper. I feel like I'm sweating. Like I, oh, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, at least that's an extra one. I don't know why the other ones have to be so short. Okay, doing it. So these are 1.5 inches by 6.5. Probably should have watched a video.
So I just keep putting my pieces in back in my trimmer and I'm trimming my angles and
Yeah.
just kind of
It's all we can do.
moving around this.
It's all we can do at this point. This is just.
Yeah, I mean, it's looking pretty cool so far, I gotta say. I'm liking it.
Well, I can't say that yet with mine. So
Right.
hopefully I'll say it by the time I'm done. And I'm definitely only doing one side.
Yep.
6.
Here's one. And I'm also just trying to remember to go in order.
Right.
I get my starburst
Yeah, I
looking
just
correct.
totally understand how we're supposed to do this, but whatever. Guess I'm just not. I think I just want to make sure I'm not missing some in the instructions. Okay. Use a directional paper for some pieces with lots out to the. I don't understand it. Trimmer cut line and some to the left. Place the cut strips. I don't think anything makes alignment quick and easy, like she says in her thing. So I don't think that's a thing. All right, so. These. One. And the other. This is almost all the way cut, and then it's just gonna be assembling for me.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna put a fresh repositionable tape in there.
Yeah, this is definitely a project that calls for repositionable tape
Yes,
because you're going to need to fiddle with the papers and
yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, this, out of my head. I think this needs to get out of my way. And I'm going to need my mat.
black, green.
And this. And so, all right. So I'm going to pick a spot.
Green.
Let's refill in here. I think I need it. Mhm. Mhm.
Okay.
Don't even tell me you're done. Oh, look at you. Oh, see, you did it on a separate piece of paper. That was smart.
I did. I just felt like that gave me the chance to move it around a little bit.
Yeah,
And
see, that's really smart.
so now I just have this, you know,
That's very smart.
thing here.
All right.
Thanks.
Well, I'm not. I'm too far gone at this point. Okay.
And I ended up just getting out a big pair of scissors and I abandoned my trimmer and I just
You did
cut the
good.
paper um, rather than trying to fit it on and trim it and get the right angles. I just ended up kind of really, really winging it.
Well, I cut it how it wanted it cut. And now at this point, I'm just winging it on you. So
Hmm.
this is just gonna have to be.
Yeah.
I predict that this spot right here will end up with an embellishment over it.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Like, don't worry about your points matching up when you're working on this because that's where a photo or an embellishment can go.
Yep, yep, totally.
As long as they're all kind of going in the right direction, um,
Yep,
you know, they're all the points are heading in the same area.
yeah. We'll see how much I like this or don't.
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4. Um,
And I'm just going back with my repo and kind of really getting things stuck down, and then I will wipe away the excess.
yeah, and I'm gonna have to like cut the extra off of this. Okay. Right.
So this in the sketch, they did the sunburst at the top. I'm turning mine sideways and doing it along the side. And then this kind of scalloped border, I'm
You know,
doing
I did see people
trees.
turn it to the side. I
Yeah.
actually saw that happening quite a bit.
And so that this border here on the sketch, that's a great place to cover up where your points don't match too.
Oh yeah, I'm going to be covering up a lot of things, so let's get that straight.
Don't you worry.
Don't you worry. I will be covering a multitude of ugliness on this. I certainly will. Oh, all right. And I don't even think I did this movie, so it's whatever. I don't even care. I'm just doing it. I'm just making it look cute.
I mean, it is looking really cute, Karen. Those colors are like very
Thank
nice
you.
contrast.
Well, yeah, it
I
is.
like it.
I mean, my paper choices are very Tiffany.
Yeah, I really like them. They're fun. I know, and I'm doing woodsy papers. I'm doing Karen papers today.
Yeah, that's yeah. And you know, if you notice that we have kind of swapped,
Yeah.
but that's okay.
Yep. I mean, it's good. Like, I think all of us tend to have the same color palettes or styles that you gravitate towards, and it's nice to
Yep.
switch it up,
Yeah.
try other things,
Yep.
go out of your comfort zone a little bit. And sketches and inspiration always helps to get you out of your comfort zone.
Right. I'm not really sure why I needed 12 by whatever pieces of paper for this, but and it's probably because I'm just doing it wrong, but
Oh,
I
yeah.
kind of just don't really understand why I'm doing it. But that's all right. It's whatever. Whatever I want. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm getting there. Probably can fit one more. And that's it. Alrighty. All right. That's hey. All right.
I like it.
I gotta take this off because I need to cut it. I shouldn't have stuck this down yet because I need to cut all my pieces. So I'm gonna take this off and cut. So just know that what Tiffany and I are doing, it is very loose interpretation of the sketch. So
Yep.
don't think that we did all this research on how to do this. And you know what? I think it's easier to just cut this. So we just are winging it.
Yep.
Imperfect. It's imperfectly ours. Just like yours can be either perfect or imperfectly yours. Hmm. This is going in my 4-year-old granddaughter's book, so I don't think she's going to judge me.
Nope.
She's just going to love that there are pictures of her in it.
Mm-hmm.
Scissors are really old, not sharp. Should be using my fine point ones, but then I would have to go get them.
Oh.
Um, these are better. These are newer. Okay, I'm interested to see how it will look when I flip it over. Oh, look at me throwing away all this paper like I'm confident or something. Okay. All right, there it is. What do we think? Let me put this in here. I feel like this did not get cut evenly. Well, that's not too bad. All right. So I'm gonna stick this back on. Waste a little bit of repositionable, but whatever.
Yeah.
This is why I don't use repositionable on everything, because I use too much of it.
Oh, yeah.
When I use it, I use too much.
Hmm.
So I don't use it for everything. Anybody else use too much repositionable? It's like I have to slap my own hand. All right. Oh, why I'm sweating so much. I've never sweat doing a layout so
No.
much in my life. Okay. All right. Just about done. So then what have I got to do? With the layouts. Okay. So then there's basically three 3.5 by 6 photos. I think it has to be a little bit smaller than that. If this is 6 inches, I don't think they really accounted for that outside piece. So I think the photos are gonna have to be a
Oh,
bit smaller.
yeah.
Just thinking of putting this right here. Oh, I did have some photos. Oh, here we go. And then let's see. One. How are we doing on time? Oh, we're not doing good on time. We're
No.
almost at a half hour.
All right. Well, I'm just adding some embellishments and I'm good.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do the same pretty much. Um, I'm just, like I said, I'm just doing this one side.
Yeah.
So,
I love this sticker. It says, "We must take adventures in order to know where we truly belong." Oh, I love it.
oh. Let's see. What did it say it was? 3.5. 3.5. What did it do? Definitely not by 6. 3.5 by 4. I think that would be good. Right in the center here. Need my measurements. 6. It should be 2.5. Okay, see, I knew we'd be concentrating.
Yeah.
Whew. So much stress. That was too stressful.
I'm just doing a little outlining.
Oh, I got no place that one. I can't wait to see yours though, because I've been like really just concentrating on.
Yeah, right.
actually, two. This one's a little. I think this one. Should have put this middle one on last. There we go. Okay, pictures. And pretty good. I just want to put this border up here. At least this side will be done.
Yeah, I'm going to afterwards do a second companion layout. I think I'm going to do the same thing, just kind of adding these, making this border,
Right.
because this is one day of a hike and I have 3 more pictures of another
Oh.
hike. So
So you're gonna need a double page spread.
I am.
Awesome.
I tend to do more double page spreads in my happy album because the page is small, you know?
Oh, yeah. No, I understand that. I have heard they're doing a little glow up of the happy
Oh yeah.
album.
I was
And
excited to
they're
hear.
rebranding and they're expanding. And it's, from what I've heard, they're gonna call them scrap journals.
Oh, okay.
So more info to come for those of you that love the happy album. It's gonna be the same wonderful thing you love. I just think we're gonna have more choices.
Well, that's exciting.
I'm super excited. So I think I'm gonna put that right there. Because I love the happy album.
Yeah.
I do use it, even though on these videos, I'm usually doing my 12 by 12. I do actually use the happy album for lots of different things, so.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I'll surprise everybody and work on my happy album at some point. There we go. I think I'm done for now because I think I need to step away.
Yep. And sometimes if you're ever feeling frustrated with a layout, stepping away and maybe coming back the next day, it's always, fresh eyes. Sometimes you're like, oh, I know exactly what to do, or oh, I'm tearing this apart and starting over. But it's always a good time to just step away, come back later, regroup,
Absolutely, absolutely. And I think I'm going to I might cut this. And I'll insert this at some point. Although I'm not journaling now, but
Yeah, I'm gonna do journal down here. Once I get the other layout done, because I'll journal kind of about the two, both sides.
Right. There we go. All right. So you're all set?
Yeah.
All right. So let me get a close up of your tabletop. Hold on one sec. Oh, I could remove mine. There we go. It's all you.
All right. Well, here's a close up.
Oh, it came out good.
Yeah, I really
Geez, Tiffany.
like how it came out.
Why did you do mine?
Yeah. And then I, added the 3 stickers. So I've got this as my title here, and then I've got the wild and free, and then I added the compass, and I added a little enamel heart to the center of the compass, and then a little enamel dot there and 2 there, and that's it. I mean, this border is really busy, so you don't need to embellish a lot if you've got a lot going on already,
Right. But it's not as busy as you think it is, though. I mean, it really does balance it out really nicely.
Yeah.
With the photos. So I really like it a lot. That came
Thank
out
you.
great.
Yeah, and I've got the tree sticker. Most of it's hidden actually, but that ran along the underneath it ran along the edge of that border just to kind of
Right.
keep all the points in place too.
Yeah. No, I love it. Looks fantastic.
Thanks.
All right, I'll show you my tabletop and we can all have a
Okay.
good show. Oops. Okay. Well, I mean, it didn't come out as bad as I thought. It just, the directions were not what I thought.
Yeah. Hmm.
Like the directions to me didn't make sense. So I think it's something I need more of a visual with
Yeah.
instructions. So I'll kind of show close up. And it's the same piece of designer paper. It just got flipped over, and I have
Yeah,
another
that's
piece
great.
underneath which fills in those little spaces that kind of like that teal green just adds enough of that color because of the colors. I kind of went with the colors of her cookies, which is why I have the
Yeah.
teal and the pink.
Cute.
Then they're at one of those play places, and that brings in the yellow and the green, and
Hmm.
it's just a lot of colors. This isn't something I would normally pick these papers, but it just goes to show sometimes those papers that aren't your favorite, you
Yeah.
need.
Yeah, and it's a birthday, so it's,
Yeah.
fun.
It
Why
just
not?
shows that I have to have it all.
Yeah, exactly. We have to have all the colors and all the papers.
Yeah, and I this was from one birthday collection, that was from another one, and I cut a piece of journal card right there. That's kind of like one of those Becky Higgins journal
Oh
cards.
yeah.
I have
Yep.
a million of them, so I
Hmm.
use them all the time. And put that there and I'll journal. And there's enough pictures that I do need a second page, but I don't
Yeah.
know if I'm doing this again.
Right.
I will make it work. Whatever I do, I will make it.
Yes. Yep.
So, but that's that.
Awesome.
All right. Well, I'd love to say that was fun, which it was because it's always fun scrapping with you. But that was hard. That was one maybe I should have practiced, but
Yeah, I mean, we made it work, and I think it's a good example of, yeah, sometimes you do have to practice it. Practice with scrap paper, paper that you don't really care about, just to make sure it's coming out the way you want it. If it's something that's a little bit trickier, if too much math is involved.
yeah, well, and I think my final project came out fine. Like, no, I don't think anyone would be like, "Oh, wow, you had a hard time with that." I mean,
Yeah,
anybody that watches this video knows that, but I don't
right.
think anybody looking at the layout is going to be able to tell.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
and that was
Yep.
definitely not a half an hour like we like to keep it in.
I
So,
know.
hey, we can't always, we
Right.
try our best.
Yeah.
All right then. Well, that was fun, and I will see you next week, and we'll have another inspiration. Again, this inspiration today was from the July 2025 virtual crop, and you can find the sketch either in the Creative Memories virtual crop group, but I think it's easier to find it in the blog. You can just
Hmm.
search virtual crop, and they all pop up. So,
Yeah.
all
Well,
right.
thanks everybody for cropping along with us. We'll see you next time.
Bye bye.
Bye.